In forgotten ports, where the rain washed away more sins than faith, life was a trade. And Kael was the best exchanger, not of gold, but of destinies. A mercenary. He believed not in honor, only in contracts. The past was a ghost he drowned in cheap wine. And the future? Well, the future was just the next payment. This job, however, had a different scent, a stench of mold and misfortune. The client, a shadow in the gloom, offered a fortune to escort a relic. A medallion, old, heavy, and with an aura that chilled Kael's blood. A shiver that didn't come from the biting wind, but from something older, hungrier. The last coin, he thought, and perhaps the last chance to silence the whispers of the past. The road was long, and the relic a silent but insidious companion. It wasn't long before the curse showed its claws. It didn't kill, not immediately. It whispered. It fed on guilt, on greed, on the deepest sins. Kael's men, mercenaries like him, began to crumble. One, tormented by an old theft, fell into a swamp, drowned in his own greed. Another, a cruel assassin, went mad with visions of his victims, falling upon his own sword. Kael, the cynic, felt the curse on his own skin. They weren't nightmares, but memories. Her face, the broken promise, the life he could have saved. The curse was not a disease of the body, but of the soul. And Kael knew his soul was a rich feast. With each step, the curse tightened its grip. Kael, now the sole survivor, discovered the truth in the relic's forgotten inscriptions. It was not an object of power, but a mirror. A mirror that reflected the darkness of the soul of whoever possessed it.
I couldn't protect you.
And then devoured it. The curse was not an external monster, but the monsters we carried within us. And Kael's monster had a name: remorse. He saw, with brutal clarity, the moment his cowardice or his greed sealed the fate of the one he loved most. Her figure, spectral and silent, hovered in the shadows, an eternal judgment. The relic did not curse him. It merely revealed the curse he already carried. Cornered, by the living who wanted gold, by the dead who wanted his soul. The curse, now a presence, offered him a pact. Hand over the relic, Kael. Let others bear the burden. Forget her face, the guilt, the pain. The spectral figure, the image of his greatest failure, extended her hand, promising a sweet, empty oblivion. But Kael, the cynical mercenary, saw the truth. The most expensive coin was not of gold, but of soul. And he had already paid too much. The choice was clear, but the path was hell. The last coin was paid. Kael, the mercenary, made his choice. There was no glory, no easy redemption. The relic was destroyed, and with it, the curse. But the price was Kael's very life, or his sanity, or the eternal condemnation of carrying the weight of his past. He became part of the legend, a whisper in the dark alleys, a warning to the greedy. Or perhaps he just continued to wander, the rain washing away the blood, but never the guilt. The last coin in his hand, a cold reminder that some debts can never be paid. And the echo of his choice, that echo resonates forever in the dark ballad of the cursed mercenary. What price would you pay to silence your ghosts?